Alright guys, me and Kira are going to read 6 books tonight because we did a little school project. For her Rebecca's school today, I wrote down 6 words on the marker board, and if she could sound them out all by herself, that was how many books I would read to her, and she got all of them right without any help. And now she gets to read 6 books. Well, I'm going to read them, but normally I only read 1 book tonight, but oops, careful. No, leave those here, honey.
I need to put this one in there.
Okay, go ahead.
I need to make them all.
Okay. While she does that, I will go and get ready on the bed for her to come sit in my lap, and we will read 6 books tonight. Ready? Oh, I'm gonna break your bed. Oops. You dropped one. I dropped 2. So we're gonna read 6 books. Okay. You wanna sit on my lap or you wanna sit? No. You wanna sit on my lap or right here? Yes. Thank you. That was kind. Which one do you want to read first? Corduroy's Party. I love corduroy. Ready? Corduroy is having a birthday party. He's inviting all his friends. Do you know what that is?
On the picnic
Day. Okay. On the day of his party, Corduroy is busy getting ready. Here comes Corduroy's friends. Corduroy loves all his presents. Happy birthday to you, Corduroy. Can Corduroy pin the tail on the donkey? Goodbye, Corduroy. We had a wonderful time. There's book number 1. How many more do we have left now? If we read 1, so how many more do we have left?
5.
My first book of everyday prayers. Gotta show them.
My first book of every bear, and it's a hint like those other ones. I was trying to find this book because I wanted to match it.
I didn't realize they matched. That's funny.
Look,
It's funny. This is an old. No, we got.
and I want to show you if they match.
It's so funny. Oh, we got these from the dollar store, like last month.
And these are really good. They are good because they behave themselves. They help their dad and mom.
Yeah.
Like, watch. Look. He's all getting ready for it to go to school, and puppies don't go to school. They don't walk. Well, they can walk by crawling.
Yeah. They walk on all
And look,
fours.
this one. This little puppy is getting his water cup from his mommy, and that's good. Where was it? Oh yes. And this is the little puppy putting the doggy just like this side. He's putting the puppy in the wagon, and he's putting some blocks in there for him to put. And the little one's like, I want to sit there. But they're really good. You should get some too, Miss Stephanie. This little white, fluffy white dog is cute, but she's playing with her stuffed animal,
Teddy bear?
A teddy bear, yes. I was trying to say that. And look at this guy. He's putting his shoes on. Teddies don't need shoes on.
Yeah. Well, some doggies wear shoes,
Oh.
so the outside doesn't hurt their paws and burn their paws.
And some puppies don't wear shoes, but that's really funny if you put shoes on our dog. So this is a really awesome day. We get to read 6 books, and that's a long time. Absolutely, this is a little puppy getting ready to eat his dinner with cookies. We actually had those, but we ran out of it. And we ran out of bananas. We
For some reason my camera turned off, so we're gonna start that. I'm gonna finish up. Okay. Sorry, I switched it. Okay. I help Mom, I help Dad. I am doing all I can. I am glad to work for you, Lord. I know this is your plan. After dinner, we are all done with our work and play. I am thankful for your love, Lord, and thankful for this day. Amen. Okay, the story of Martin Luther King Jr. This one is a new one.
I love that book.
Me too. Every January, we celebrate the birthday of Martin Luther King Jr. Do you know why we remember him? Martin was born in 1929 in Atlanta, Georgia.
That's a lot.
Yeah. His father was a preacher. His mother was a school teacher. Martin liked to go to school. He always did more than his teachers asked him to do. Martin's school was old. It needed a lot of fixing, but the school for the white children was new. Martin and his mom and dad liked to eat out, but some restaurants would not serve them. Martin could not drink from all water fountains. He had to find one with a sign that said colored. This made Martin angry. He wanted to go to the best school, he wanted to eat at any restaurant, and he wanted to drink from any water fountain. When Martin grew up, he became a preacher. One day he spoke to more than 200,000 people. Martin said, I have a dream that my 4 little children will not be judged by the color of their skin. Martin made his dream come true. Now we can all eat in any restaurant, drink from any water fountain, go to any school, and dream our dreams just like Martin Luther King Jr. The end. Adam's story.
Yep.
This one
But
is
don't
cute,
do the Lightning McQueen one after.
This one? After this one?
No. When we're done with all the other ones.
Okay. 2 little boys named Abel and Cain lay on a hill making flower chains. Where did we come from? Abel asked Cain. Let's ask Father if he can explain. They walked through the meadow and stopped at a pond. They fed little rabbits and petted a fawn. Where did you come from? Cain asked a doe. There was so much Abel wanted to know. Supper was ready when the boys found
Do we need
Eve
to color those
No.
things?
making a salad out of fresh green leaves. Adam came home from his hard day's work, planting his garden in the rich brown dirt. After the dinner and the campfire's glow, the boys asked their father all they wanted to know. Sit on my lap, said the father to his sons. I'll tell you how the heavens and earth were begun. Once at the dawn of a brand new world, God made the universe and gave it a twirl. He looked at the darkness and that blackened the night, then scattered the stillness with let there be light. Light burst the darkness and scattered it away. Dazzling brightness sent shimmering rays. The light and the dark went separate ways. Evening and morning were the very first day. Oh, on the second bright morning he created the sky, but only the Lord knows how and why. No bird or invention that's able to fly could reach to the end of God's heaven so high. On the third bright morning, God looked around. I'll separate the water from the high, dry ground. The water on the globe I shall call great seas. I'll color up the landscape and the grass and the trees. He raised all the mountains with his wonderful powers. He sparkled up the earth with dewy, fresh flowers. Waterfalls rippled into glassy blue ponds. Everything in nature was refreshing and cool. On the fourth bright morning, he liked what he saw. No, don't tickle. He liked. I think Daddy's texting me. Hang on, don't tickle. He liked what he'd done. He rolled up a fireball and called it the sun. A moon he arranged to give silvery light and billions of stars that twinkled at night. On the
Where's
fifth.
that one with tiger?
I don't know. Let's just finish reading first. On the fifth bright morning, he worked on the birds, creatures that fly and sing without words. The eagle mounted up at God's command. By the wisdom of God, hawks flew over land. He gave to the peacocks fabulous tails and little top knots to the cute brown quails. He made all the ladybirds and flashy bright males. He gave the sweetest songs to the nightingales. For the rest of the day, he made something new. He invented all the fish and marine life too. He filled up the oceans and the riverbeds deep with fish that swam and the creatures that creep. The pretty shiny goldfish and the monstrous whales leaped in the water and splashed their tails.
Fish
I know.
and sea
Clams on the ocean floor started making pearls. Shh, Kira. The octopi and seahorse stretched their ends in curls. On the sixth bright morning, he had of bees, leopards with their furry coats, seals with their ice. God liked them all and said, how nice. He said it was good. When animals were finished, God created a man, a two-legged body with thumbs on his hands. God made him smarter than the creatures, but lo, man was the only one who got in his soul. He called the man Adam and said, this do, name all of my animals 2 by 2. So I named all the animals, and when I was through, God said, I'll make a helper just for you. A man needs a person to share his life, so God made me a beautiful wife. Live and love together, said God to us two, and take care of everything I've given to you. I know. Mama's gonna hurry up because I don't know if that's gonna come. On the 7th bright morning, God stopped to rest. I'll honor this day and keep it for the best. My people need a rest from the work they do. I'll make this a holiday, and they should too. King was asleep when the story was through. Eve put the boys to bed, then she slept too. Adam prayed to God, then put out the light, and the evening and the morning made another good night. And, okay. A color of his own. Kira, stop tickling, please. Kira, please stop. It does tickle, so stop. Parrots are green, goldfish are red, elephants are gray, pigs are pink. All animals have a color of their own. Except for chameleons, they change colors wherever they go. On lemons they are yellow, in the heather they are purple. One day a chameleon who was sitting on a tiger's tail said to himself, if I remain on a leaf, I shall be green forever, and so I too will have a color of my own. With this thought, he cheerfully climbed onto the greenest leaf, but in autumn the leaf turned yellow, and so did the chameleon. Later the leaf turned red, and the chameleon too turned red, and then the winter winds blew the leaf from the branch, and with it the chameleon. The chameleon was black in the long winter nights. But when spring came, he walked out into the green grass, and there he met another chameleon. He told his sad story. Will we ever have a color of our own, he asked. I'm afraid not, said the other chameleon, who was older and wiser, but he added, why don't we stay together? We will still change color wherever we go, but you and I will always be alike. And so they remained side by side. They were green together, and purple, and yellow, and red with white polka dots, and they lived happily ever after. The end. Last one. Don't tickle. This doesn't turn off. Lightning McQueen was the most popular racing teacher at the fabulous Hudson Hornet Academy. Between classes, Lightning and Doc did laps of the Radiator Springs Speedway to stay in tip-top shape. All right, kid, let's see if you can set a new record, said Doc Hudson. Sure, watch this, replied Lightning as he zoomed ahead. Meanwhile, students at the Chick Hicks Racing Academy learned Chick's golden rule of racing the 3 C's: cheat, cheat, and cheat. Yeah. Chick's favorite student was a sleek steel gray racer named Switcher. Chick taught Switcher all of his best dirty tricks. When a 2-car race was announced as part of the Race-O-Rama series, Chick Hicks wanted to make sure he'd win. He trained Switcher every day to guarantee that his racing partner was in prime shape. You call that speed, Chick called out. Grandma Hicks can drive faster than you. Switcher narrowed his eyes and sped up to 150 miles per hour. Chick nodded. That's more like it. When race day arrived, excitement filled the air. The stands were packed bumper to bumper with screaming fans. That's our competition, said Switcher loudly, looking over at Lightning and Mater. I could beat them with my eyes closed. Oh, you'll have your eyes closed because you'll be crying when we win, Lightning shot back. Ka-chow. Before Switcher could reply, the green flag dropped and the race was on. Lightning took the lead.
He says, excuse.
But Switcher and the Chick were right behind him, followed by Mater. Get out of my way, Chick growled at Lightning. Gladly, replied Lightning as he poured all his speed and left Chick in the dust. Switcher shifted gears and shot in front of Lightning. Then he released an oil stick. Lightning slid in the oil but managed to stay on the track. Now I'm going to win this race, Switcher boasted to Chick. See ya at the finish line. Chick didn't like that sound of that. If Switcher thinks he's taking first place, he's in for a surprise. Chick said, gaining speed. Bam! Chick rammed Switcher into the wall. Switcher flipped over and over until he came to a stop in the infield. But I'm on your team, the wrecked car yelled. First place is mine, Chick replied. Unfortunately for Chick, his last dirty trick had cost him the race. Lightning and Mater had already won and were making their way to the podium to receive their silver tailfin trophy. Tailfin trophy. Here's to teamwork, said Mater, and to the friends you can count on, replied Lightning. Ka-chow.
I want you to read the back too.
Alright. Off-road racers. El Machismo raced through the canyon, enjoying every rock bump and bounce. Driving across rough terrain was what he was built for. From the cliff above, Chick Hicks watched his prize student. El Machismo is going to crush Lightning McQueen at Autovia, Chick said with a sneer. Autovia, a super tough desert track, was the location of one of the Race on Rama events. Since the first event was going to be a relay race, Lightning McQueen needed to find an off-road racing partner. When Sarge stopped by to watch his friend practice, Lightning had an idea. Hey Sarge, why don't you race with me? Sounds like a plan, soldier, but first you need some training, said Sarge. When I'm finished with you, you'll find dirt in places you don't know you have. Yeah. Training started at dawn the next morning. All right, soldier, give me 25 miles. Go, Sarge barked. Ow, 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 said Lightning as he raced up the hill. Sarge saved his most important off-road racing lesson for last. To win this race, said Sarge, you have to know how to handle one thing, sand. It's impossible to see through, and you'll want to stop, but just keep going. Yes, sir, Lightning replied as Sarge demonstrated his off-road racing skills on an obstacle course. On race day, the two teams rolled into Autovia. Both Lightning and Chick had been upgraded with fog lights and all-terrain tires. Bow down to the Tower of Power. Oh yeah, roared El Machismo. The crowd was amazed by the size of the big truck, but Sarge and Lightning weren't scared. They were focused on winning. Sarge and Chick pulled up to the starting line. Get ready to lose, old man, Chick growled, gunning his motor. Get ready to lose to this old man, Sarge replied as the green flag dropped. Halfway through the race, Chick sped in front of the Sarge and released a bunch of bolts onto the ground. One of his favorite dirty tricks. The Sarge veered off the path and skillfully bounced across the rocky terrain. Chick was so busy looking at Sarge that he ran into a giant cactus. Ouch! Now it was Lightning McQueen and El Machismo's turn to race. Lightning and El Machismo roared onto the course. They zoomed across the desert plains, took tight corners, jumped hills, and raced over a rickety bridge. Nothing seemed to slow El Machismo down. Uh-oh, Lightning said to himself, this guy is tougher than I thought. Just before the sand beds, Lightning pulled into the lead. Suddenly, a burst of dusty sand exploded around him. Lightning couldn't see a thing in the cloudy mess, but he remembered to keep racing forward. He floored the gas and shot out of the sand beds. El Machismo choked on Lightning's tail of dust. Lightning easily crossed the finish line first. Ka-chow, he said, beaming. Sarge and Lightning smiled as they collected their silver tailfin trophy. They knew that winners never cheat and cheaters never win.
Can I have one sticker?
Sure. Alright guys, that is a wrap. How many books did we read? 6 books?
Yeah, 6.
Alright, yeah.
Because all the annotations
Oh, what?
is true. This book is really true, but
It's true?
cars don't talk and cars don't have eyes and mouths,
No,
teeth.
they don't.
Well,
That's it, guys.
well, some cars don't even have lights like him and them.
Yeah. Hi, buddy. Are you ready for bed?
And like him too. But anyways, I don't know what sticker I want though.
What? I don't need anything. I guess we can turn the camera off though, right?
Yeah. What?
Do you want to say anything to anybody?
Bye.
Bye. Is that what you said? Lots of people whoever watches my video. You can be talking to Aunt Jessie, Uncle Joel, Uncle Kyle,